Hi, I'm Sarah, and welcome to yet another video. 2.4's first half is out now, and it has been out for a while. The story is great, but I'm not going to give my full thoughts on it because the story isn't fully out yet. But there is something, or rather someone, I want to discuss. Cristoforo. Cristoforo is one of the Raphsody's overseers, and quite powerful to boot. But what are his powers? What is Cristoforo's forte and how it works? Let's break it down. Let's start with what we have seen. From Jacona's companion quest in 2.4 Part 1, we see Cristoforo's forte be used with varying degrees of effectiveness. With Jacona's companion quest, he uses his forte on the Golden Anthem's curse to make it reality, influencing the Echoes by turning them into alleged demons and having them attack the rover. Later in the companion quest, Cristoforo confronts Jacona, bringing Jacona into an alternate reality created from her past, having her relive her family's banishment and confront her fears of exposing the Order's lies to the public. When we get to Septimont, Cristoforo's forte is in effect even before we set foot into the region. Using Lupa as the anchor or actor for Mia's frequencies, he's crafted a separate fictional reality of Septimont where the dark tide has washed over the region. But how did he do this? For Cristoforo's forte to reach its full effectiveness, he needs several things: a true event and an anchor. Let's look at the first showing of his forte. The true event here was the Golden Anthem's tragedy, and the anchor, I believe, were the Echoes. The second instance is with Jacona, where her family's banishment is the true story, and he must have made Jacona herself the anchor for his forte. I'll admit, these two instances are still conjecture based off of the idea that the anchor needs to be tangible and not conceptual. I believe the anchor needs to be tangible because of what's happening in Septimont. The event this time around is the tragedy of Mia, the gladiator from Laguna who came to Septimont, and her becoming blighted by the Thernodian and the Dark Tide. The anchor is Lupa, a gladiator that Rover has partnered up with. And there you have it, right? Kind of. Because not only has Cristoforo made one fiction, he's made three. Rover is in one of his fictions, as is Cartothea. However, it seems like Rover's fiction is the closest to reality as we see it. Perhaps maintaining three fictions is Cristoforo stretching his forte to its limits, because several times in 2.4 Part 1, the fiction unravels, showing us glimpses of Mia phasing in and out of Lupa, and Rover being taken to another fiction at the height of the story. This, I believe, is the full extent of Cristoforo's forte as we know it. The ability to create fictional events and realities based off of true stories. As I was writing this script, Ancient on Twitter made an excellent write-up on Cristoforo's forte as well, and it's thanks to them that I had a better idea of how his anchors, or actors, function in the grand scheme of things. So what happens now? Rover can kill Lupa and Cristoforo's forte will collapse. But they won't let it come to that. So for now, Rover and Cartothea need to break the fiction without sacrificing anyone. We'll see what happens in the second part. Thanks for watching.